This, my friends, is a 2019 Alfa Romeo Stelvio. Well, not just any regular Stelvio, because the regular Stelvio you see starts at about $53,000. My Stelvio this week happens to be a very special and specific edition, and the dead giveaway, other than a lot of the aggressive bodywork, is this little logo. That's right, this is an Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio, or Foglio, or depends on where you're from or how you read, what else. To tell you that this thing is completely ludicrous would be severely understating the impact, the reason for being, the essence of this Stelvio Quadrifoglio. But let me begin by saying that this tester, I don't know that you'll ever see another one this setup for total on-road domination. Because see, the Quadrifoglio starts at $95,000. My tester includes a buttload of options. Okay, just the paint. This is Rosso Competizione, $2,500. I'm gonna go over all of these because it blew my mind as I built it online. The dark wheels, these gorgeous, insanely hot 20-inch wheels. They're dark, black, whatever. $500 for that. If you look closely, you'll see yellow calipers and some massive discs. That's because my tester has the carbon ceramic brakes. $8,250. There's this dumb thing up here, which I would so do without, dual pane moonroof, which is $1,595. Oh, okay, I'm gonna show this to you right now because it's absolutely worth it. Kablam! Yes, that's right, Sparco Seats. I'll show them to you again because they're worth seeing like 50 times. $4,100. Okay. Oh, carbon steering wheel. I'll show that to you after. Okay, $400. Comfort convenient package. Yes, because the power hatch is an option on this thing. It's $550. Driver assistance package, which is silly, $1,500. And it's a Nero package, which includes this blacked out center portion of the V Scudetto grill. Are you ready for this? $118,000. Yeah, let that sink in. But you know what? I think I would absolutely pay that kind of money for this thing. I'll tell you a little bit more as we get behind the wheel. Yeah, so let's do the usual tour. Okay, so where is it? There it is. That, my friends, is an option, which opens up to a trunk that is 525 liters. Let me tell you, it is not the most family-friendly trunk. Oh, so this is a package, an option with the net and all that stuff. Because with this, I mean, this is a small stroller, as you can see. It doesn't fit across. Went to Costco yesterday. I had a mess of a problem trying to fit everything in. But as you get behind the wheel of this thing, you clearly understand that, well, that's not exactly what this thing was built for. But you can fit 2 baby seats in here with plenty of, well, very little room to spare. But you know what? There's enough room. And here, look, you see this? Look at that. Oh my goodness. To say that's serious business is an understatement. It's not bad getting back there, actually. So yeah. Oh, these seats, my friends. These are bona fide, absolute race bucket seats. And see, there's a power height adjustment, but the seat back, to put it forth and back, I can't even talk because I love these things so much, is manual, and so is the seat back adjustment. And yeah, it also has an airbag, which is kind of cool. Harman Kardon audio is included in this thing. This is included in the Stelvio, real carbon. Are you ready for the steering wheel? Check this out. Oh, flat bottomed. That's a nice touch too. So let's bring her to life. these paddle shifters are unbelievable as well. Very long, and they're, watch this, steering column mounted and not steering wheel mounted. That explains why they're so big. This steering wheel. It's one of the prettiest things I've ever seen in any car. There's your intelligent cruise business. Yeah, it has hill descent and stuff like that too. There's nothing here. Gauge is very typical. I mean, everything else on the inside is very Stelvio. Essentially, nothing else has changed except for the steering wheel and the seats. As your DNA monitor, I'll just show this to you. This does something. This is your normal mode. This is your dynamic mode. I don't know if you just heard that. No, I was speaking over it. These are your adaptive dampers, which can be turned on or off. There are only 2 modes to that. And then there's dragon mode, or what's Italian for dragon? I don't know. Bull? No, wait, that's Lamborghini. Never mind. So let's leave it in N for now. This is the 8.8-inch screen, which is, I don't know, catastrophic layout-wise, functionality-wise, responsiveness-wise. I mean, what? Rotary knobs would be less annoying to work. It would be quicker to respond. But there it is. If we get back to the gauge, but there's one thing I really like about the dashboard. First of all, well, here, visibility is terrible. When you're going around a corner, say a left-hand corner, and there's a cement median down there, yeah, you gotta take 2 or 3 looks before something goes bad on those 20-inch wheels. But I love how the top of the dashboard is completely flat. All manufacturers are doing the exact opposite, giving you like these big domes up here and stuff like that, and the screen is popping up here. That's because, my friend, this Stelvio was designed to be driven. And I'm gonna shut up at least for a second or 3, and we're gonna go and do that right now. So yes, the pricing is shocking, but this is easily more than twice as much Stelvio as the regular Stelvio, which has a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, 280 HP, 8-speed automatic, all-wheel drive, blah, blah, blah. And when I drove it last year, it was the year before, I can't remember exactly, I absolutely loved it. See, I have to attach the seat belt because of the one serious problem this vehicle has. But I'm skipping ahead. You see, the Stelvio Quadrifoglio has a twin turbocharged 2.9-liter V6, which puts out 505 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and 443 pound-feet of torque from 25 to 5,500 RPM, which means that it pulls some more and then a little bit more. How much pull is pull? This little semi-unassuming SUV will do a 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.6 seconds, which, whatever, you extrapolate whatever the hell you want. This is about 3.8 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, which is ridiculously fast. Ridiculously fast, yeah. The powertrain's response, even in normal N, is so immediate. It loves to be tickled. I mean, I don't recall the last time I had such a hard time attempting to keep this under the posted speed limit. I don't know, there's something so alive, so, I don't know, it's like a spark that is constantly ignited. I can't even express it properly, but this thing is on fire. And then you put it in D for dynamic or whatever, and everything is turned up to, forget about 11, it's like 47,492 is what this thing is dialed up to. The consequence of this vehicle being able to do 7 minutes and 51.7 seconds around the Nürburgring, sub 8-minute SUV, is that this thing was designed to be driven hard. Excuse me. So what that means is that even with the active suspension, with the adjustable dampers, even when it says soft on the screen there, this thing is anything but soft. It is never relaxed or chill. But it's tolerable in soft, tolerable. The kids are okay. But the biggest issue I find on this vehicle, and it's an easy fix, are these Pirelli tires. They're so designed to grip hard, and unfortunately it's 10 degrees Celsius outside. They are struggling to keep a hold on the pavement. That actually in the morning when I take the kids to daycare, the tires are skipping, looking for grip. And directly related to that are sidewalls that are extremely stiff, which have no give in them whatsoever. And when I go over slight ruts, the whole truck kind of oscillates from side to side constantly. It is incredibly uncomfortable, not fun. And when I first picked up the truck and I left the pickup point, I thought there was something seriously wrong with the suspension, or the tires were underinflated, or there was something wrong. But no, it's just the tires. The Pirelli tires are extremely, extremely aggressive. You know, if you want to ever take the one lap of the Nürburgring and attempt to do a sub 8 minute lap, well, you're all set. Dynamic is definitely an intoxicating drive mode, if only for the exhaust noise. No, not if only. If for everything else. The 8-speed automatic transmission has demonstrated, not once has it demonstrated any issues or flaws, anything like that. And the reason why I tied the seatbelt on the passenger side is because of the constant side-to-side oscillations. When even in a straight line, a little rut or a little miniature crack sends the whole thing going side to side. So the seatbelt buckle is knocking on the panel, and it's just freaking annoying. But the closest comparison I can make, just light throttle application, is the GLC 63, which I thought was too much because it was a Mercedes. It was unpleasant, it was noisy, it was unrefined. This thing is exactly the same thing, but there's an element of fun, of psychoticness in the it's so terrible, in the Alfa, that kind of excuses or permits this thing from behaving so badly. Seriously, I was talking with the wife about this thing, and we agree that this is the kind of thing we would have done 20 years ago, where it would be to buy a regular car and modify it with the suspension, wheels, brakes, and exhaust. And this would be the result of that. Because it's so... it's so bad, yet so good at the same time. It feels like it was tuned in some backyard Italian's garage somewhere, but with only one focus, one goal, one reason for doing this, which was driving fast and hard all the time. If you're thinking about buying this because you want a luxurious Italian, good-looking SUV that's fast, you'll get all that, but maybe minus the luxurious, although it's nice in here. But this is minus refined. This is unruly. This is a beast, an animal that just wants to be punished, and the more you push it, the more it pushes back. Steering is so quick. Brake pedal feel is immediate and so powerful. It's not grabby, it's progressive. But the brakes are so strong. Those immense calipers grip on that big piece of carbon ceramic with so much authority. That the tragedy of this road test is that I can't take it on a track. Even at 10 degrees Celsius, it's just not a good idea. Because it would take 50 laps to warm up the tires before anything reasonable and non-life-threatening could actually take place. Oh, I love this thing. It is so wrong. This is so FCA. Doing things that are so not politically correct in a sense, and not giving a damn and just producing it anyway and attempting to sell it, at least in the Alfa's case. I mean, I'm compared to most, I'm referring to most SRT vehicles. This thing is so bad. It is so freaking good. What a riot this is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I kind of like it. For all the wrong reasons, but I love it. Forget it, I love it.